feel like Jason Jae doesn't like me. I think he hates me, but he pretends to.
Did I tell you this?
Yeah, he told me that before. When we came into the house, he said that when we went for the auditions, he felt very invincible when he saw me. That my game, and then they said, oh, there picked two people. He picked me and Faith.
Sometimes I don't even know how to handle the issues in Big Brother's house. And sometimes it's just so difficult to understand the dynamics of the game. You know, it's crazy. Like, a lot is happening.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, hey Bethans, welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. If you're new here, hello, welcome to the channel. Please consider hitting on the subscribe button. Consider becoming a part of us because we are really nice people here in this community of Bethans. Okay, and of course, to my returning Bethans, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always coming back to watch me. My LOMLLLLs, the absolute loves of my life. I love you guys so much. Okay, all right, guys, let's talk because sometimes when I think that, oh, this is going to probably end in this way, the housemates are like, no, you can't be the one to tell us how to end it. We are the ones that will tell you how to end. I'm like, okay. So quite a number of things happened last night. And to be honest, I'm just going to talk you guys through what is going on in my head and just how I feel about certain things, right? I told you guys earlier, I don't know if it was just a few days ago I said this thing, that the only time you see Kola doing media rounds is when it seems like things are not really going well with him and Dede, or, you know, when he feels like, oh, there's someone coming to, you know, scatter their friendship and all of that. Because tell me why just a few days ago he was happy, you know, he was quiet, there was no media round, nothing. And then now that Dede is back with, you know, Jason and Coin, well, Coin has been there all the time, but like Jason is back in the picture. Kola now realized that, oh, it's like I've been very quiet with my media. I must do something about it. Because last night he was having a conversation with Imisi in the garden. And he was just telling Imisi how, you know, he doesn't think that Jason likes him. In fact, he said he thinks that Jason hates him. You know, and then it's pointing to things like, oh, you know, he said this during the game that we played. Remember the game that they played, was it week 2, where Kola was like the game master and they had said something about, oh, who will you kill, Abina, who will you evict, you know, and then Jason was finding it hard to pick somebody. They were like, oh, just pick. And Jason said, okay, Kola, since Kola was right there. You know, and for me, I didn't think it was anything. I just thought, okay, I might as well just pick you since you are here, right? But then Kola is bringing it up. Kola is bringing up the fact that the time they were doing their introductions, you know, Jason Jae had said something about, oh, when they were in the audition room or whatever, Kola had come in with his friends, and then, you know, people were like, oh, who is this guy? You know, that he felt invisible. You know, just bringing up talk that I'm just like, okay. So when then, like, what now happened? Do you understand? Talking about how, in fact, after having a conversation with Timisi, he goes inside again to have a conversation with Bright Morgan about, oh, Jason Jae. He feels like Jason Jae doesn't like him. And then started pointing to the fact that, oh, when Jason Jae won HOH, you know, he picked Coin. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, so who would he have picked? You? You guys are not even that close. Like, the only time I saw Kola and Jason Jae close enough was when they were planning that their whole, oh, let's form this thing, let's come against Dede. That was Jason Jae, Kola, Gigi Jasmine, and Sultana. That was the only time I saw Kola and Jason Jae this close. The truth of the matter is that not everybody will like you. So the earlier you accept it, the better for you. You know, so I'm just like, what's all this about? You now said, okay, even with the challenger thing, imagine he picked Coin as a challenger. He picked Dede as a challenger. I'm like, okay. Kola, what's happening to you? Are you having a breakdown? Because I don't really understand. You know, and Bright was like, I just think that him picking Coin was strategic because, I mean, he has an unfinished business with Sultana and there's also Dede, so who would he have picked? Plus, the guy just picked Coin at that moment because he was trying to pass a message across that, hey, me and Coin, there's no issue, we are good now. And for me, I think I said that because for me, that's the only explanation why he would pick Coin. Because the entire time it's been like, oh, Coin and Jason Jae, they are quarreling. Coin and Jason Jae, they are quarreling. You know, so doing that sort of meant, oh yeah, we're cool now. You know, and Bright said that to him. So I was just like, wait, so if Bright had not said this thing to him, was Kola actually waiting and hoping that Jason Jae will pick him? Pick you as what? You guys are not even best of friends. You know, like, I can never understand. And then I think there was a conversation also between Bright Morgan, Dede, and Kola. You know, it was Dede telling Bright Morgan, I don't know if it was before Kola joined in or whatever, but Dede was telling Bright Morgan how, like, when they even got into the house, it was Dede that was, you know, clamoring for them to be friends and all of that. Girl, you already know that this guy doesn't like Dede. Why do you think it's okay to constantly talk about Dede? And that's something Dede will probably never do, you know, just indulging in conversations that sort of brings her friend down or makes her friend look a certain way. I've never seen Dede do something like that or just indulge in conversations like that. But you constantly find Mide in those situations and she's actually contributing. It's not like she's even just listening, which is also bad enough. You shouldn't even be listening to those type of things. But like, in this case, she's actively contributing, you know, saying, oh, it was even the day that was, oh, let's meet, let's be friends, let's do this, you know. In fact, when Kola now joined in, she was now telling them how that even when she was having issues with Bright because of the Ibi Fubara situation, that Dede was like, oh, I should give him chance. And then me, I now had to tell her that, no, that one is you, this one is me, you know, I don't handle situations like that. And then Bright now goes to say, you see why I don't like the girl, you see why me and her, we don't really vibe. And then you're not asking Bright, what did she do to you? Mama, does she need to do something else to him for him not to like her? After all the things that you have said about her to him, friendship is overrated, to be honest. Like, I don't know what people consider as friends. You know, I don't know how people use the word so loosely, because if I call you my friend, hey, anyway, my friends know me, right? Like, I will go above and beyond for you. Sometimes it even makes me look stupid. But like, it's just how I roll with my own friends. Like, and that's why I don't have too many people in my corner. I feel like this housemates just use the word friendship. Oh, we're friends, we're besties. Like, it's so... And that's why it's so difficult for me to meet people now and start terming them as my friends. Because, girl, I don't know. I mean, it's just so hard. Listening to that conversation just made me cringe. Like, Mide, what's this about? But anyways, away from all of that, funny stuff here. Let me tell you, when Kola was having a conversation with Imisi about Jason Jae and Dede were having a conversation about Kola on the other side. All of them were in the garden. I was like, what is happening here? You know, Kola and Imisi were talking. And then, of course, Jason Jae and Dede, they were talking, and Jason Jae had asked Dede, you know, questions about, you know, her dynamics in the house with, you know, Kola and Koi. And she was trying to explain that with Koi, it's a lot easier to be friends with him, you know, no strings attached, nothing. You know, she was explaining that, and that for Kola, she knows that emotions are involved, which is actually why sometimes it's a bit difficult for her, you know, to be in that kind of space, because she doesn't anything emotional, take it away from me, you know, type of thing. And she was just explaining that. I'm like, now, wow, this kind talking about Jason Jae there, talking about Kola there, is a lot. A lot is happening. I don't really know, man. And there was even this video I saw of, you know, Kola and Dede praying. I'm like, okay. Dede Kabash, Father, in the name of Jesus. I'm like, when did we get to this point? People are already prayer bodies. Must be nice. Must be nice. You know, there was also this whole funny, cute moment. You know, I don't even know what to call it. Between Jason Jae. Guys, again, like I said, I'm just talking from like the top of my head, just telling you guys the scenarios that are replaying in my head, yeah? So I'm not talking about them based on exactly how they happened chronologically. I'm just telling you everything that happened last night that stuck with me. You know, there was this moment between Jason Jae, Koi, and Dede in the garden.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for coming.
Why are you postman?
I don't understand.
Yes,
But
I'm
I say I no
grateful.
go.
That's your problem. When they do try to do good thing for you now, it's as if it's bad thing.
What's the good thing?
What is
Give me that damn shake. My G. Oh yeah, there you go.
Guys, for me right now, it's looking more like a family, you know? I told you guys of the conversation they had, where she was like, oh, you people are in the HOH now. Anything I need, you people will give me, blah, blah, blah. So this one for yesterday, Koyi had toasted bread and he had brought it out for the rest of his family members to eat. And they were eating and there was this whole banter, very... It was cute. It was really cute. And then, they will talk and talk and talk. And then, of course, Jason Jae will now excuse himself to go and attend to his mistress. He will talk with Sultana, then he will now come back to his family. I was just like, what is happening here? What is going on here? Like, is this supposed to be, Jason Jae, we are all siblings, but I have my babe. So I need to go and give my babe some time. When I'm done, I will come back to you guys. Like, that was actually very funny. I saw it and I'm just like, Jason Jae, you must have a lot of strength, man. Like, to be here and there, and you're doing it effortlessly, it was so funny. And guys, there was also this moment I noticed between Koyi and Sultana. Remember that these people have kissed before. Like, it's not like they are total enemies, that they've never spoken and all of that. But after the nomination yesterday, I've just been noticing some type of silence or distance, between Koyi and Sultana. And it's coming from Koyi's angle because it was Koyi that nominated Sultana. So I don't know if it is guilty conscience that's worrying the guy, because tell me why they were in the kitchen yesterday night and then they were like side by side like this. But there was no single word. You could literally see that Koyi was trying his best to avoid Sultana. In fact, I'm sure he would have been so happy when Jason Jae entered the kitchen, to come and speak to her, just to break the silence. This whole nomination thing, it's not even that deep. Like, I remember the season where after they even nominate you, they will come out and shake you. I don't know if it was a messy season, those ones were brutal. Like, they will finish nominating you now. Then once they come out of the diary room, they are coming to sit right next to you, gisting with you. It's a game. It's all part of the game, What if Big Brother now tells them, okay, stand in front of everybody and nominate somebody? What would they now do? Do you understand? Like, I don't know. I can never understand what is going on there. Okay?
Your dinner.
Anyways, guys, moving away from that, there was also this whole mini basketballs between Isabella and Dede. Can I just tell you, that the kind of things happening in Big Brother's house, in my wildest imagination, I would never have thought that people would be fighting for lettuce. Lettuce, when we say, once you buy them now, if you don't use them, the thing don't wither, the thing don't die. You understand? Like, just the littlest of things is actually what causes fights in Big Brother's house. So last night, Big Brother had brought in their food stuff and all of that, because, they won their wager, right? So Biggie had sent in, like, their food stuff, their eggs, onions, just all of that. And HOH Rubo is like, you know what? Let's ration the food. I don't want stories that touch. People that ordered personal stuff, let's give it to them. Then the general items, let's share it and all of that. Now, Isabella ordered lettuce, just the same way they ordered lettuce, right? And then they realized that, Big Brother did not put the lettuce, complete. It was just one bag. And the one bag was already with Dede. And of course, they were like, okay, you and Dede will share that one, because Big Brother did not bring the complete thing. Of course, Isabella now walks to Dede. Oh, Dede, we'll share the lettuce, Abi. We'll share the lettuce. And the conversation started off really well. Like, it wasn't even that deep. We'll share the lettuce, Abi. Dede said, yes, sure, no problem. Isabella is walking back to where she was standing before, beside Doris and Ruboy. And she was like, just know that we'll share the lettuce. And when I'm like, was that even necessary? Which one is just no? Like, she literally just told you, yeah, sure, no problem. So which one is, I'm just telling you, just know that we'll share the lettuce. Like, why are you now being entitled? Now, she first collected. If she don't want share am, she don't go share am. She don't already pick up. You will go and meet Big Brother and ask him for your own. You should call me, just know that we'll share it. And then Dede is like, no, don't use that tone on me. Which one is just know that we'll share? I already said we'll share. In fact, I know we'll share them again. That type of thing. And then Isabella is like, don't share it now. Don't share it now. Like, just started throwing tantrums. Don't share it now. Chop everything. When you chop everything finish, you turn to grass. I'm like, lettuce. Now wow. Nothing when Musa no go see for gate true, because that was just wild. Which one is, if you chop am now, you go turn to grass? Somebody said I will share it. And guys, Coin bought the market. So Coin was like, no, before you talk, listen to yourself. She already said she will share it. She already said she will share it. Everybody, they try to tell Isabella. She said, I did not hear. I did not hear. Mama, how will you hear? How will you hear? Somebody just said, okay, yeah, cool, no problem. Next you say, just know that we'll share it. Like, anyway, housemates were like, okay, oh yeah, rude boy, please share everything. No, Doris was like, oh yeah, will you share the onions to share everything? That was saying, no, onions is for everybody, blah, blah, blah. They shared eggs, shared bread, shared different things. Everybody got their portion so that you will not tell me, oh, I don't have, I did not see. They shared everything. In fact, people were going to hide stuff in their bags. Jason Jae's bag was looking so full with his own items to the point where Sultana was not even making a joke out of it. Like,
You know all those abuki that used to come for Chirani? They call them Chirani. They come from Nigeria to come and work, but they will start small shop.
Jason Jae's bag was full. It was so funny, So they shared all the food. So I'm like, are you sure this one will work? This whole sharing thing, people go they tip people things. But anyway, let's see how it goes because this week is going to be long. Plus you guys know that this week is called, facing your fears. So you have to face your fears either ways. If person tip your thing, you face your fears, you go tip person. Oh, if they catch you, you face your fears, they go drag you. You face your any way you want to. Be ready to face your fears, okay? Because Biggie is not even having mercy on them this week. Let me just tell you. This morning now, if you see the sound Big Brother played for this housemate, I'm like, Big Brother, these people are trying to sleep. Like, Biggie go just come play that thing around that kind of 4 or after 3. When sleep don't enter body, Biggie will now play the sound. In fact, the way Jason Jae jumped up like, hey, what's happening here? It was such a weird sound, but Doris was like, and that the sound is not even scary. It's not even scary. It's just annoying. I'm like, Mama, you will not keep quiet there. You will not keep quiet there because tomorrow now Biggie go just send ninjas when they call use wait till be this thing, cheese, take bath on her. I be waiting be this thing where him send the other housemates when they send ninjas the other time to come sprinkle for their body. You not go keep quiet. Anyways, before I end this video, guys, I don't know if any of you caught the conversation between Ivata and K-Bobo last night. Did you listen to it?
I feel like that thing I was fighting and complaining about, I feel like a lot of people feel like I'm really the problem.
I just they look the girl, they hear how they talk, they shalaya say, this girl, you have a problem. Oh. You have like if nobody will tell you, me, Betha, I will tell you have a problem. So let me break it down for you guys, right? You remember that Ivata had a very dirty fight with Mensan. And I told you guys that Mensan was quiet the entire time. And then Ivata just kept on going on and on and on about, oh, he did this, oh, he said this, he did that. Just exposing things that they probably talked about when, the going was good and all of that, right? And they were finding her, let it all out. And she said she did vibrate, they talk. Cool stuff. After the live nomination show yesterday and all of that, she was now telling K-Bobo that, okay, look at that place now. See Mensan sitting down with Kola talking. First of all, that Kola does not even like Mensan. I mean, that Mensan does not even like Kola. So what are they talking about? I'm like, why do you care? Like, what is your business? If it's not that you actually planned for that your fight to be received in a certain way, but now it's almost looking like it's backfiring on you. Because why are you paying attention to the people that are talking to Mensan? Why is Mensan's well-being or what he's doing, why is it a concern? Like, what's your business with it? You fight with person, you cuss them out, come on body, come on eyes. But no, you don't fight. You can't they look who they follow and talk. They judge the matter. She was even telling Kim about that. Even Big Soso, do you know that Big Soso was with him on this couch and they were talking for a long time? And you know that Big Soso, she has influence in this house. That they were talking. Okay, now Kola is the one talking to Mensan.
Soso was with him here for a long time and she's very influential with other people.
Other people, yeah.
And now Kola, and they never used to talk. Kola did not even like him.
And guys, Kola was actually advising Mensan that, look, I know you have a lot of things to say. Maybe when you go into the diary room, just let it all out.
Even when you do your diary session, express yourself, because that's your own point of view.
They were just trying to advise him and all of that. The truth is, the way she imagined it was not how it happened. Because even the people that she was telling, oh, Mensan said this about you, did this about you, they're still talking to Mensan. Yeah, and that can be really painful. So she was just telling K-Bobo, oh, that this one, that one, that she feels like, the house is against her. Like the other housemates are against her. I'm like, girl, I'm happy you clocked it because you see that your game plan, it was such a dirty move. It not really work. Madam, why are you upset? You had a quarrel with somebody. You said all sorts of things about him. Now the boy is on his own, talking with other people, and you're counting sensors on the people that are talking to him. If that's not obsession, I don't know what that is. Guys, she even went as far as telling Kibobo that, do you know that when me and Mesa were close, I had given him like a turtleneck top and he had given me like a scarf. I'm like, okay. So where's this story going? And then she was talking about how after the fight, she had to go and return the scarf. She took the scarf and went to put it back in his locker. And then the boy is like, oh, okay, he goes to his locker. He sees the scarf that he gave to Ivata. Oh, she has returned it. She did not even bring it to me. Oh, she went to keep it in my locker. And I'm like, okay, cool. I went and took the shirt, Sabina, the turtleneck. And this boy went and returned it as well. And then she was now telling K-Bobo that why didn't he return the shirt to her? If he knew that, like, are you even, like, sometimes I just wonder if the girl is smoke banner because I don't really understand. You go return something for a locker, but you dey wait, may he come return am to you in person as per the one that he will come now, you will use it again and say, oh, he's touching me, oh, he's touching me, oh. The boy went and kept it back for you in your locker the same way you went to drop his scarf. And it's a problem. People say, oh, he did not even wash it. Like she still had to subtly infuse that whole, oh, he did not even wash it. That she doesn't have any intentions of wearing it again. Mama, go and trash it. It's not distress me. Not your behavior just they stress me. You just they behave any kind of way. I really, your behavior will dirty behavior. Now this thing be. It's the hypocrisy for me. Oh, is the audacity, the alacrity, the impetus for me because. Like, baby, guys, please let me know what you think. Make it not be say, now me just overthink the situation. Just let me know what you think. I thought to, bring all the gist, all the things in my head, just put it together in one video and, just talk about it. You guys, let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about Ivata and her whole, oh, he should have done this, he should have not done this. Like, just everything I talked about, Mide talking to Bright and Kola about Dede, just everything that I spoke on, let me know. Kola going to do media around saying Jason Jae hates him and all of that. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and of course, I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.